So this year, being like the 4th winter that we've done it, we've dropped the water levels right down. Obviously that means it's unfishable for longer, which affects revenue, and all these things have to be taken into account. But I think this one will be the last one we do for a few years, because we should get everything out that we need. And then we'll get the right biomass, the right number of fish, so that they can grow on, and the small fish aren't stealing the oxygen or eating all the pellet that the bigger fish can be eating and growing on. So guys, good morning and welcome to Churchgate Lakes, first netting of this winter. I've owned the lakes nearly 5 years now, or coming up 5 years in April. And when I first took over, I wanted to put new stock in, and I was told you need to find out what's in there first. So that's how the netting process came about. We've done it every single year. To start with, we didn't drop the lakes in water levels at all, which made it a lot more difficult. We still got loads of fish because there were so many in there. And the trouble is a high biomass stumps the growth and stops the fish growing to the new PBs that everyone wants. So that's the reasoning for doing it. Each year we've done it, we've learned more about how better to do it, if you like. Gradually, I mean, this lake that we're doing today is the bottom lake. It was originally the match lake. So full of small fish, which I didn't want. I wanted to make it a specimen lake. I want to get 40s and maybe 50s eventually. And to do that, I needed to get rid of all of the smaller fish, which is obviously what we're doing. The guys are setting up behind me, and hopefully we're going to have some exciting stories, videos, and fish for you to see. And like I said, we're going to grade all the bigger fish, keeping them in the water, and the small fish we're going to be taking out, selling them off to a match lake or somewhere that will appreciate them more than us. So it's 9 o'clock and we're all ready to do the first sweep. It's always a guessing game what we're going to find, what's in there, because as you can see from the footage, it's a deep, deep lake, and when it's full of water, you just don't know what's in there. So I'm hoping to get, like I said, all of the silvers. Won't be on this sweep because this is a bigger mesh, and then I'll go around with a finer mesh to get rid of, or to catch all the small fish. But this bigger mesh does go through the silt easier, and it will pick up all the bigger carp, which we can cage and grade, pick the best ones, get the biomass down, just make Churchgate even better than it is already. First sweep is almost done, and like I said, it's very, I don't know if apprehensive is the word, not knowing what we're going to get. Obviously you won't get them all on the first one, but this one has been, I think, like, extremely, extremely good. Loads and loads to choose from, loads to grade, loads of big ones that we're obviously going to keep, but more importantly, loads of small ones that we can get out. And like I said, because we've dropped the water down so low this time, it's been so productive. And I mean, look, it's, what's the time? 9:20, and we've already done the first sweep. Normally they're still netting in between the islands, and so at least now it's going to speed things up. We can get all the fish, hopefully, or 99% of them, and achieve our goal. So we're doing the first bit of grading. Obviously the smaller fish, the whole point of doing this is to get the biomass down, and obviously the fish that are either old and not going to grow much more, or just small, and we've got so many commons as well. So we're just grading them, getting rid of those. So the only fish that are going to be left in the lake are the prime growers that can keep on getting PBs for everyone. So the whole point of doing this is to get fish like this out. 6 pound, beautiful little fish, but there's so many of them, and this is what you don't want to be woken up at 3 in the morning with. So first sweep done, and as you can see the second one is about to be done. So we've graded, we actually got around 100 fish in that first one, and last netting we did, I put back 94, so I thought we maybe had around 100 fish, but it just goes to show where the water was a lot higher before, we lost a lot of the fish underneath the leads, etc. So this time it's going to be a lot more prolific, and like I said, 100 fish on the first sweep. We've took 30 out that are either just, we've got loads and loads of commons, but they might be ranging from 10 right up to sort of 14, 15 pounds. We've still been taking them out because we've got so many. Biomass has got to come down. It's been really successful. It's 20 past 11. We're about to do the second one now, so all going well. Right, so we're about to do the last 2 sweeps, and I want to get the water back in as soon as possible. So this little baby here, one of the investments that I do at Churchgate, it isn't the cheapest fishery in the world, but it's not the cheapest fishery to run either. This is a borehole. You can see down there, that's where the pipe goes down 255 metres into the ground. It's not water table as many people think. It's actually the water that's in the chalk, I think they're aquifers. It's like rivers running in the ground and in the flint. So we drilled down, we've got a pump continuous. Obviously it's switched off at the moment, but I'm going to turn this on, and then we're going to start refilling the water so that the fish can have a bit more water in there. They've been stressed out enough, but obviously dropping the water levels down to what we've done this time has been so successful, so worthwhile. Obviously we lose the revenue and people can't fish it for longer than before, but the end result is, I think, nearly £700 of fish out so far with 2 sweeps. That's £500 of small carp and £287 of like F1s, the little crossbreed carp. So we don't want them in there, they're nicking the oxygen, like I keep saying. I know I keep going on about that, but this is the reason why I'm doing all this. This is the reason why I keep spending the money and putting the effort into making Churchgate the best it can be, and I think it's working. Final sweep's been done. We did that with a finer mesh, so they got a load of small roach and rudd, some pumpkin seeds, which obviously the EA want us to get out as well. So that's really good. What we're going to do now, obviously we've got the scales down here actually on the lake bed, and we're going to start weighing the fish that we're putting back, and I'll grade them, and obviously once we've got the biomass that I want, we might still take a few more of those out as well. So we'll see what's going to come out there. There'll be a load of photos to see, But I'm really, really pleased. Everyone's done really well. The volunteers, the members of Churchgate have come down. They've wanted to be part of it because they are part of my family, the Churchgate family, and very, very pleased. Probably the best result from a netting that we've ever done. So really, really pleased. So this is obviously so we can get a full list of what we put back in, the weights, obviously make them target fish for the website and obviously for the members. Exactly. But more importantly, so we can see the progression, see whether all of this work we've been doing is working by obviously the fish growth, so we can monitor how quick they're growing, and hopefully they will start piling on the pounds now we've done this. Right, so long old day, a lot of graft from a lot of people. Thanks for all the volunteers, all the members that have come down and helped me. Couldn't have done it without you. Obviously Aaron and his boys, amazing. This is by far the best netting we've done because we've lowered the water down to where it needed to be. So we might have missed a few, but we've put back, I think, 94 carp, and we've taken out untold. I'll be able to tell you exactly how many, but loads and loads. The biomass is smashed it out of the park. I think we've taken out 400 pounds in weight of the F1s, which we don't want. 100 pound of just little roach and rudd, and about between 500 and 700 pound. I haven't actually counted them yet, but between 500 and 700 pound of carp. And some of them have even been like 17, 18, 20 pounders. If they've got small mouths, they don't think they're going to grow. All I want is prime fish for you guys to catch here at Churchgate, and I'm very, very proud of what we're producing here.